I'm going to do an audio countdown. Start with 5. When I hit 1, it'll be time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha 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 ha. How you doing, Grand Rapids? GRTV. It's Clarence doing another episode of the Clarence Show. Hope you guys are doing all right out there in Grand Rapids and surrounding areas. Can you see me? Yeah. So what's new out there? I'm here, and you're here, and so let's kick it. What have you been doing lately, you know? A lot of violent crimes in Grand Rapids. There's a lot of violence, a lot of shootings, a lot of killings, a lot of robbery. I don't know about rape and stuff because they don't like to promote shit like that, but there's a lot of stuff going on. And hope that everyone's trying to stay safe and doing what they can to prevent harm to themselves. And I am a product of violence and crime. I first went to an incarcerated state in 1974. Went over there at juvenile home. Spent a summer there, like 4 months, man. The summer of '74. It's not a good time. But I learned a valuable lesson. I learned how to do time. It geared me for what was yet to come because then I ended up going to the penitentiary for years. And it took me a long time to realize that crime was not my forte. No, it was not my forte. I was not good at crime. I thought I was. And see, that's where the problem lies. Thought I was good at crime. And I got away with a lot more than I ever was caught doing. But still, incarceration grabbed over 6 years of my life. And my last time in a joint was 1988, December. That was a long time ago to a lot of people. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I know it's not much of an accomplishment, but I'm pretty proud of the fact that since '88, I've not been to prison. I'm knocking on wood here. And I hope that I never go to prison again, you know, because the older you get, the worse it is there. So you should not go there unless you're prepared to deal with the consequences. I remember one time I was in a prison yard. I was at the Phoenix House in the later '80s. And we were all out in the yard, white people, black people, Mexicans, whatever. Everyone's segregated into their own little groups because that's what happens in society, in prison. You know, they want to segregate themselves. You know, blacks are comfortable with other blacks, Mexicans with Hispanics. It's all a thing. And the whites just try to fit in where they can because, you know, after all, in today's society, the whites are the minority. Am I lying or what? No. No, I am. So we're sitting there one day and smoking a doobie, and all of a sudden a seagull comes flying down into the yard. Now the yard is like a big oval area, a big huge field, and it's surrounded by paths and different things, and people hung out there, you know, like hippies hung out over here, the gangbangers hung out over there, and rednecks hung out over there. And anyway, this seagull comes in and lands right in the middle of the yard. And big white bird, you know. I, at that age of my life, I guess I never really seen a seagull. We didn't have any. Oh, shit. We didn't really have them in Grand Rapids. I knew what they were. They were like ocean birds. But anyway, not this thing. So the seagull lands right in the yard, the prison yard, at the Phoenix House, down in Ypsilanti, Michigan, 1988. And we all looked at it. Now, different groups looked at it for different reasons. Like, some groups went, oh, what is that? Other groups went, man, we need to help that bird. And that there were still some groups that said, we need to catch that thing and eat it. So, this big redneck dude, white guy, walked out there and started talking seagull to this bird. Walked up and he grabbed the bird. And in the bird's beak, he had a bass plug, a big wooden double treble hook wooden bass plug caught in his beak, and it was just hanging there. So, let's see, in 88, I turned 30. I was 30, just turned 30 in July 88. And this southern boy walked out there and he grabbed that seagull. Oh, you know, like, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. You don't just go grab seagulls, you know. And so he grabbed it and he fidgeted with it, and the seagull's, and he pulls his plug out, lets the seagull go. The seagull flies away, and everyone's like, except the people that wanted to eat the birds. See, they weren't real happy about that. But the seagull flew away, and I learned that you can help no matter where you are. You could be in a prison yard in Ypsilanti, Michigan, 1988, and you can still help some living creature. So that's a lesson to be learned. And me and Mr. Budweiser want to cheer that redneck down there in the summer of 1988 that saved that seagull. I don't know whatever happened to the bass plug, though. And I'm sure today that would be worth a lot of money. So, fuck that guy, should have saved that. Of course, it would have been contraband. You got busted for it. Did I tell you I had a hole in my mattress? Oh, no, we don't need to go there. So anyway, what's going on new in Grand Rapids? You know, there's a lot of changes in Grand Rapids. Did you know that my image is painted in a mural on the wall by the Speedway at Leonard and Turner? I'm way up in the upper left corner. I got a much longer beard, I got a straw hat, and I'm giving a peace sign. Yeah, I've been on there for 6 years now. Starting to peel, and they're advertising the space for rent. It was an art prize page for paintings, so but I was there. So was my son. My son's in that mural too. You go to Speedway on Turner and Leonard across from Brands. Look up on that big linoleum and shade shop wall to the west, and you're going to see yours truly, Clarence, up there in the corner. So anyway, I noticed that a lot of shops are shutting down around town. People going out of business, you know. I appreciate the cannabis dispensary stores, and they're just sprouting up all over the place. But they're going to suffer the same consequences as any other overpopulated business, in that they're going to be fighting for money, and they're each going to compete against each other and lower their prices, which is what they're doing. Yeah. And so you can buy like an ounce of pot for under $100, $79. I don't know about you, but I believe that marijuana is medicinal. It's legal here in Michigan, so if I were you, I'd keep my eye on that market because it seems to be very profitable for the successful businesses in that, line of work. Got any musicians out there? I play a little guitar. I play a little clarinet. I got a cello, piano, uh, ukuleles. I like ukuleles. I can beat a stick. Not that stick. I can beat a stick, and I can fit right in with music. So if you want to jam sometime, maybe we ought to jam. You ever think about a city jam? Years ago, in 1996, I rented the John Ball Park Zoo shell. Well, John Ball Park shell. It was an amphitheater down in John Ball Park. They tore it down some years back. But I rented it a couple times so that me and some other bands could go down there and just play. Play music, have it naturally amplified. And we were down there in July and September of '96, I believe. One time we went there by ourselves. Our band was Mercy Soup. And then the other time we went there with a couple other bands. I know one of them was Wax Syndicate with my good old buddy Chad. I don't remember the other band, but they were not bad. They were like a rockabilly band. And we all chipped in and paid for the rental, $100. $100 a day, including electricity. If you didn't want electricity, it was $50. Those days are gone, my friend. You ain't renting that thing or anywhere else for $50. They tore the shell down. And that really saddens me because I remember one day I was over there on the west side of Grand Rapids. And I partied real hard. I woke up in a cloudy haze, all hungover. I was on Valley Street. I could hear this wind full of melody. And I thought, what the hell is that? So I go outside and I walk over by Sacred Heart Church, which is, I don't know, Park and Valley, okay? Right across from John Ball Park. And I go up into the park and there's like a circle of bagpipe players, maybe a dozen, 18. And it was a big circle in this big field. And they were all wearing kilts and, those crotch breastplates and stuff. And they just started jamming on these bagpipes. And I tell you, as a musician, those bagpipes carried through the wind, and it was just amazing. It was one of the most magical musical experiences that I've ever encountered and in turn enjoyed. So if you ever get a chance to listen to a handful of bagpipe players, then my suggestion is that you do, because you don't get a lot of opportunities like that unless you're in Scotland. Ever been to Scotland? No, I never been to Scotland. I got some Scottish blood in me, but guess what? I'm Indian. Yeah. I'm part Chippewa Indian from the Sault Ste. Marie tribe. I got registered relatives, and at 65 years old, I'm getting ready to apply for their open enrollment. Starts February 1st, 2024. And as an elder now, at my age, I might be able to get some casino money. We're not rich, we're poor. Here's the poverty in all its perks. I can prove I'm part Chippewa Indian. Yeah. I'm hoping to sign up to that tribe and get cashed out. Maybe then I won't have to buy any fishing license. Can we gill net? Can we liberal fish like snagging? Can we spearfish? If I'm proven to be part of a tribe, what benefits entail off of that, you know? I don't know. You know, this is not really beer. This is iced tea in there. And I just drink it as a prop. I had a couple TV shows on GRTV years ago, and I decided to do a different thing and put my efforts toward YouTube and planning on introducing my YouTube videos like this one to GRTV and maybe getting back on the air. So I hope to do that. And if I do, then we'll be on GRTV. We being my wife and I, because she's, my better half. Worse half? Better half? I don't know. We're halves. And she helped me before on my two other shows. So that was a long time ago. And I've had a hell of a journey since 2000. 23 years ago, you know. So here I am. And like I said, my fake name is Clarence. And I'm here to see my fridge. It's a cool fridge, I got grandkids, so I got pictures of my grandkids on there. I'm a cook, so I got spices there and other implements of destruction as far as kitchen utensils. So keep in mind, if you come to our crib, you're going to be fed well, you're going to drink well, you're going to get high, and everything else is on you because at my age, 65, I'll be 66 my next birthday. I got no time to fool around, man. I'm here for the long haul. And I don't know how long that can be. I could, die tomorrow. I got friends dying left and right. Like, every week it seems like I got people dying. Oh, he died. You didn't hear he died. And I'm like, what the hell? He was younger than me. Speaking of life, do you go to head shops? I've been going to head shops. Well, I should clarify. Cannabis dispensaries. You can go buy a joint right at the store. $2. You get some gummies, buy some reefer. Flowers, they call them. They go, what kind are you interested in? I go, the strongest you got. What the hell? Why would anybody buy weak stuff when you can buy the strong stuff? They go, you want indica, you want, a hybrid, you want... And I go, what's the definition? What's the difference? And they go, well, indica's in the couch. And that's what I say to you.